What's this I'm hearing? You don't have your AirPods in? Get your AirPods in right now, all right? And enter your salary, your yearly income for the video, because if it's less than 100,000, click off right now. And we're back today with an update on the line. What is happening with AirPods? There are apparently some new ones coming out this year. Now it looks like there's actually none coming out in 2020 after all. But Apple does have sort of a model coming, and then it's like, what's coming in the future? I was having a hard time understanding the situation and what was going on. So I thought I'd help you guys try to get a handle on what AirPods you should buy, if you should wait, if it's a good time to upgrade as well. So drop a like if you're excited, hit subscribe for more. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so as you guys know right now, Apple makes two different lines of AirPods, which is gonna get radically more diverse in the future, I think, because they're coming out with an over-ear pair of AirPods that are gonna be called AirPods Studio. More on that in just a little bit. But right now, it's two pieces in the line. The AirPods 2, I wouldn't be caught dead with these. They only cost $200. And then for people of culture, you know, the AirPods Pro, $250. Now, all joking aside, I actually prefer the cheaper AirPods 2 better just because they fit in my ears really well, but for a lot of you, I think the AirPods Pro are probably the right move. But really, there isn't like a low-end version of AirPods. Like for the iPhone, they have the iPhone 11 Pro, the iPhone 11, and then all the way down at the bottom for like hundreds of dollars less, they've got the iPhone SE. For the iPad, they have the $300 iPad, and then they've got the really nice iPad Pro. I mean, there's a huge diversification across each product line now, so that no matter if you have a lot of money or a little bit of money, Apple's like, we've got something that you're probably going to be interested in. Right now, at this very moment in time, we don't really have that with AirPods, but there's the potentiality that Apple is working on a lower end version of AirPods, or at least a pretty comparable Beats product. It's something called AirPods Pro Lite. Now, that name in of itself would never be something Apple would use. They're not going to put light in a product name because that automatically makes it sound cheap. But apparently, later this year, Apple could be bringing out some lower-end, truly wireless audio product. This has been reported by Min-Chi Ko, who thinks it's a Beats product. John Prosser has said new AirPods are on the way. We've also heard from Digitimes saying that no, Apple definitely has some pro version of wireless headphones on the way. Here's the thing, it's a mystery as to what exactly this is going to be. We're just hearing it's essentially AirPods Pro, you know, with the in-ear design, but with no noise cancellation. Like that's actually a rumor from a somewhat credible source now. But then it's like, all right, if Apple's going to release AirPods Pro with no noise cancellation, and that's the flagship feature, what's the point? You know, personally, I don't get it, which leads me to believe that this is actually going to be a Beats product, not actually part of the AirPods line. And some supply chain sources are getting things mixed up, calling them AirPods when really it's just a new version of Beats. So that's why I'm telling you for these two right here, there's really not a new thing coming out, but potentially in the fall of this year, you might see a Beats product. Now, that's not to say there are no new AirPods products coming out this year, but there aren't going to be any like earbud type AirPods products. I hope you're following along with this. It's even kind of confusing for me to try and understand because Apple is trying to diversify their audio offerings. They started with just these, one design fits all. Then they said, okay, maybe we need something for people's ears that they're a little bit different or that just want an in-ear design. They like those rubber tips. And then they said, well, what if there's a third option? What if there's a third market we're missing for these magical headphones that connect instantly, that have great sound quality, and that, of course, just work. So for the past few years, Apple's been developing this new product, rumored, according to John Prosser, to be called AirPods Studio, which, as the name may imply, they're going to be not only the most expensive version of AirPods that Apple makes, they're going to be over-ear. And we've heard so much great reporting about it from Bloomberg, from a number of other sources. Apparently, there's going to be like magnetic parts on here that you can swap out. You can change out for like more of a athletic vibe with like mesh, or more of a sit-at-home premium vibe with like leather, ear cups and stuff, different colors. It sounds like it's going to be pretty cool. Now, where is it at? We don't know, but apparently this is also coming this year. Like I said, they're going to be a lot more expensive. We're thinking in the $300 to $400 range. And for all intents and purposes, these are not pods. We think Apple's going to use the AirPods name just because, you know, not only is there a ton of brand recognition there, but also because like these are going to pair instantly and have a lot of the like, hey, you put them down in your neck and the music pauses automatically features. Now to jump in here really quick, there have been some rumors of AirPods X, which would be similar to Beats X, like a more sport or athletic version of AirPods. Again, I don't think that this is actually an AirPods product. I think a lot of people are confusing it with Beats. You know, AirPods X, there haven't been a lot of people talking about it, just, you know, some sprinkles here and there. So when all is said and done, by the end of 2020, they're gonna have AirPods 2 still, AirPods Pro first generation, and AirPods Studio. So those are going to be the sort of the three things you can choose from. But next year in 2021, so long as, another great pandemic doesn't just spring up and throw everything out of whack and are now scheduled, AirPods 3 should be coming in the first half of 2021. AirPods Pro 2 will be coming in the second half of 2021, which makes sense because AirPods 2 came out in March of 2019. That'd be 2 years until around March of 2021. AirPods Pro came out October of 2019. Again, fast forward 2 years, October-ish of 2021, 2-year gap. 2 years is the general rule of thumb for AirPods updates so far. And the rumors for these products in the future, honestly, they are all over the place. The only thing that we know pretty much for sure is happening is that Apple's adding an ambient light sensor to these. So when you have that in your ear, the technology actually exists right now at this very moment to read things like somebody's heart rate and probably gather some other health analytical details. So you can use this ALS, this ambient light sensor, to provide more health data. Now, obviously, if you have an Apple Watch, you get the heart rate data already, but if you just have AirPods and an iPhone, which a lot of people have, you'll now be able to get your heart rate maybe even more reliably than on the watch when you're going for a run or a walk or doing some activity throughout the day. I'm still throwing money down that at some point in the next couple of years, Apple's gonna throw a thermometer into one of these, okay? I mean, just imagine in the situation we exist in right now as a society, if your iPhone could send you a notification when your temperature went above 99 degrees. Because a lot of people are spreading what's happening right now because they don't even know they have a fever. A mild grade low one, they're going out, they're contagious, they don't even know it. I mean, if your iPhone could be like, hey, you've got a fever, stay inside. To me, this is like the coolest idea ever. And I want it really bad. And there's no concrete evidence that I believe a thermometer is coming. But it is, I think it's in the works. And I'm telling you, if I've thought about it, there's an engineer at Apple getting paid much more than I get paid to do this job that has also thought about it. There aren't a ton of details about what else is coming. As far as the design, apparently Apple's going to adopt a similar system and package configuration for the internals as AirPods Pro for AirPods 3, which has led a lot of sources to suggest that AirPods 3 are going to look similar to AirPods Pro. I'm talking about an in-ear design. Now, I don't think Apple's going to go away with the traditional hard plastic earbud design because a lot of people do really love that. But there have been some sources that have said a couple of times now that AirPods 3 are going to look like AirPods Pro and that they might be missing some of the core features like noise cancellation. Again, I don't get this one. I'm not putting much credibility on that because I don't see Apple eliminating a design that really does suit a huge part of the AirPods market. But I just wanted you to know that that's a possibility that's happening. I really wanted to get this info out there because I was wondering myself, is it actually a good time to buy AirPods? And I think it is because you're gonna have over 6 months before the AirPods 2 design gets updated to AirPods 3. And then over a year from right now when I'm recording this video to use AirPods Pro before they're quote unquote outdated. And there's some really cool features like spatial audios for the pros coming with iOS 14. So I hope this video helped you out. The AirPods line, it's all over the place. You got the 2 variants now. It's apparently expanding to a 3rd one over ear this year, but the updates for the main lines, they're not coming until next year. So I think it's a pretty solid time to buy AirPods. If you're looking for a gift, if you're trying to treat yourself, if you get a tax refund and you're trying to spend that money. Anyway, just a quick update today for AirPods. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, drop a like down below, hit subscribe for more. I've been Sam, and I will catch you, cool cats, in the next video. All right, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.